Thank you for all that we've gotten to this point. Just a quick reminder of some of the statistics and that are behind all the heart that you've brought to this, all the hours and all the people who have been a part of this as volunteers and as participants. Keep in mind that we have created a climate where broad engagement and participation of our community is the expectation. We have 14 issue-focused teams. We have hundreds of volunteers queued up. Many of them are new to this initiative. Thank you for joining this.
To have all of you here is great, which means we have a movement, and that's what we were driving for when we started Transform Rockford. A number of business leaders got together, it's been now probably 3 years ago, and we're really talking about the community and really believing that the community could be better. And we went through some concerns we had, which was the state of the community, employment, crime, education, and the like. And as business leaders, we were saying, can we sustain our organizations going forward? Can the community sustain itself? Are we on a path that leads to economic growth and leads to a good community for all our children to live and thrive in? And we were concerned about that. And we started looking at an approach, and I propose that we take and use a strategic planning tool that we've had good success with at Woodward, and we call it transformation mapping. And so, never seen it used in a community setting, but we thought it's a good tool, and it really hits a number of things Mike said. You have to start, when you're looking at driving transformation, you really have to have widespread engagement in an organization, or we're talking about widespread engagement in a community. You have to have a common language, and we really say shared values is the common language. You need to have a shared vision, not one that comes from a few people, but really comes from everyone. And we've created shared vision. Then there's a power to getting people aligned and working towards a goal. And I think that's where we are right now with the organization, is we're getting that alignment. And then good organizations, and to drive transformation, you have to implement. And you have to have your strategies, you got to get them implemented. And that's what this organization is going to do. I think we're on a great path for that. We're seeing some momentum, building, but there's a lot of work going forward. So we've kind of brought ourselves to that stage. But to get there, you need a lot of change agents. My favorite analogies to use: thermostat and a thermometer. Most of the people in an organization, or most of the people in the community, are thermometers. They report on what's happening. They reflect what's happening. The temperature is 72 degrees. So that's most of the people. But the people that make things happen are the thermostats. And the thermostats change the climate. They adjust it. They look to the future. They say, what temperature do I want? What do I want to accomplish? And they're the ones that make it happen. And when we have people changing the climate, it starts to adjust what's going on in our community. And then, over time, you change the culture. Tonight, we'd like to also recognize a few thermostats that have really gone above and beyond, and really have showed with their actions, and with their approach, really showing the shared values of Transform Rockford. Some of them have helped create those. We tonight are going to give out a thermostat award. Really, the first one is about a person that really exemplifies caring and inclusion, and challenged us to really think about how we did our visioning sessions, where we held them, how to include a wide range of the population. I want to present a thermostat award to Linda Zuba. The next award really is, I'd say, is about responsibility. And our next thermostat really showed always on duty, always showed an incredible amount of commitment and support for our organization. Really helped guide us into creating a website, social media, helped bring tools to the Transform Rockford effort. The next thermostat award is for Chuck Conkle. Our next award really is around shared values of responsibility and ideation. And we have two recipients on this one, and really they were members of the process and analysis team, and were facilitators and really helped get the visioning and working on the processes around forming the process to do the transformation map. Our next thermostat award winners are Scott Anderson and Ed Kozak. When we were working on creating our shared vision for the community, really we were confronted with thousands of inputs, and this was a challenging activity, and so we had volunteers that stood up, agreed to help write the visioning. I always said it was like the founding fathers. You had all these ideas, and you had to bring it together, make it compelling, make people interested, and to keep it open and transparent. And these two helped drive so that everybody was welcome, the process was open, there was no cigar-filled back room where some vision was coming out of that was coming from all of the people, so I think that was great. And our award winners for really, just showing what transparency should be like in a community are Jazz Keys and Ron Kluwer. And they're not here tonight, but I think Craig Day is going to accept the awards on their behalf. Our fifth award really is about responsibility and inclusion. And this recipient, I don't know how she has so much energy and also how much passion she has. It's just amazing for making sure that we look at the whole community, get engagement, drive the process. It's actually a champion of Transform Rockford, exemplifies what we're trying to do, and it has been huge for helping us drive progress, and I just really, really appreciate all the effort she's put in. So our next thermostat is Lorraine Logan.
Please keep up the courage to dance. Recognize it in one another and support each other as we go, okay? So thank you very much. Enjoy the evening.